Hey guys, welcome to my kitchen. Today I'm going to make shepherd's pie, and with shepherd's pie we need potatoes. I got my ingredients here, but first, since my potatoes is already done, I already boiled it. I used 5 pieces of potatoes. I peeled it and I boiled it until it's soft, and now it's ready. So what you do for your mashed potatoes, you add butter, add your milk, and 1/4 cup of cheddar cheese, and you mash them together. I'm supposed to use my potato masher. When my husband was cleaning up, he threw it out with the rest of the other ladles that we don't need anymore. So I am left with just using my it's easy anyways. So you just mix like that. And I forgot to buy my potato masher. Okay. Okay. There we go. It's easy because it's soft anyways. Now, so I will put a little bit of salt, dash of pepper, mix it again. When you're making your mashed potato, it's up to you. You could add more or lessen the spices that you're gonna add depending on how much potatoes you have used, right? Okay, so this is okay now, and then we will set it aside, and we will cook the filling or the beef. Okay, so now heat up your pan. Mine is already heated up. Add about 3 tablespoons of olive oil. There we go. Wait for it to get hot a little bit. Usually I do this to check if my oil is hot. It's about to get ready. So add your onion, the garlic. I use 2 cloves of garlic minced. Onion. Saute it for 2 minutes or until your onion turns golden brown. Okay, now that it's brown, you can add your beef, ground beef. Try to get them separate from each other by mixing it like this. Okay, so Now you can add mixed vegetable. I have here peas, I have carrots, I have a little bit of green beans and corn kernel. Just mix them up. And at this time, you can add any spices that you have. For me, I have half a teaspoon of Montreal steak spice. I love using this because it already has salt and pepper on it, mustard seed and all that makes the food tasty. So I prefer using this. That, and then I would add a little, just a piece of bay leaf, but I would remove it later when I'm about to put it in the oven with it. And I have here dried parsley, I have dried oregano, and I have a little bit of cumin. So add them all up. Smells so good. And after that, you can add your tomato paste. I have a tablespoon of tomato paste. I will just add it. And mix it together. I can smell the cumin. I love cumin when I'm making shepherd's pie, or even in my chicken pot pie. So, and after this, I would add a 3/4 cup of water with a half a tablespoon of cornstarch. So I'm just gonna mix it all up and then pour it here. So do it like that. My intention is for it to thicken, and I will leave it to simmer for 3 to 5 minutes. But I would put my stove on medium low because there's only a little bit of water in it. I don't want my food to burn. So let's cover it. Okay, so there you go. A little bit of my sauce have subsided, so let me try if I would add a little bit of salt and a little bit more of pepper. Okay. You don't want your sauce to dry because we will still put it on the oven. So I'm gonna turn off my stove, and what I'm gonna do is add it on the baking pan or baking dish that I'm gonna use. Don't worry about this one. This is just the sauce. I rested my ladle there. Okay, so just pour it here. Try to flatten, do it evenly. And now that I'm gonna bake it, I would take out the bay leaf. and throw it up. And then we will put the mashed potato on top. Okay, so we add the mashed potato on top. Because my baking pan is small, I put a lot at one time. But if your baking dish is big, try to scoop mashed potato a little bit smaller and put it on a separate, like few apart, so it's easy for you to scatter it or flatten it later without wrecking the, without mushing up the bottom part. Go. And I would use my stainless. What I'm saying earlier is, if you put a big portion right away, when you try to flatten it, the meat underneath moves. So it's better if you put a little by little at first. So, but since my baking pan is small, it's okay. But if the baking pan you're gonna use to cook the shepherd's pie is big, there you go. Let's flatten it. And then finish it up by putting it in the oven. Depending on the oven that you have, mine I have to put it on 400 Fahrenheit or 200 when it's degrees Celsius. And since I have preheated mine already earlier, I would put it in the oven and let it stay there for 20 minutes. So let's put it in the oven. And here is the end result of our shepherd's pie.